Good morning, dear children. Welcome back to our class. Today, we are going to continue lesson 2 studying the earth, maps, and globes. Our topic for today is maps. Now, kids, as we have already discussed about the globes in the last class, so we know that a globe is too small to show all the places on the earth in detail and it is difficult to carry. But maps are easy to carry from one place to another. But have you seen the maps before? Or do you know what are maps? Yes, a map is a representation of the earth on a flat surface. Maps are made in different sizes which can be hung on a wall or kept folded. Now, maps are also of different type, like a political map and a physical map. Now, before discussing these maps in details, let us first discuss the important parts of a map. Now, the first part of the map is compass rose. Now, compass rose tells us the direction on a map. Then we have a scale. Scale shows what a distance on a map is actually equal to on a earth. If you have seen the map, you must have seen this scale on those maps. And then we have the keys. These map keys tell us what different symbols, colors and lines on a map mean. Like, see, can you see this tree over here? This trees show us the park. Then this G sign shows us the gas station and so on. Okay children, now let us discuss the political maps. Now political maps shows us the boundaries of states and countries, including cities and capitals. Now see, this is a political map of world. These different colors shows us the different countries, and here you can see a scale. Then in this political map of India, you can see the boundaries of different states and cities. And here you can also see a map key. Here is a compass rose. Now, physical map shows the natural features like land, mountains, valleys, rivers, lakes, ponds and so on. Now, can you see this physical map of the world? This blue part is water, this green part is land, then this brown part is mountains. See, this is the physical map of India, showing the mountains, then the rivers, plains, plateaus, then the coastline and so on. Now children, different color keys are used in maps. Like in physical maps, oceans and rivers are represented by blue color. Then mountains and higher landforms are represented by brown color. Plateaus are represented by orange or yellow color, and plains are represented by green color. Alright kids, now can you tell me who are the people who make maps? Yes, the people who make maps are called cartographers. Now can you tell me what do you call a book of maps? Yes, a book of maps is called atlas. An atlas is a collection of maps of different parts of the earth compiled together as a book. Now children, here are some difference between a globe and a map. So, a globe is a miniature representation of a earth, whereas map shows earth on a flat surface. Globes are three-dimensional, whereas maps are two-dimensional. It is difficult to carry a globe, whereas it is easy to carry a map. Globes can be used only for reference, whereas maps can be used as reference as well as for practice. Globes represent the whole earth, whereas maps may be full or a part representation of a earth. So children, I hope you enjoyed this slide. Stay safe, stay strong and stay home. Thank you.